IBM, EU, Disney, and others pull ads from Elon Musk's X as concerns about anti-Semitism fuel backlash. So this has been one of the main sticking points, I think, around the failure of the Twitter acquisition, the exodus of advertisers on the platform. And it started off as sort of being unsure of the future of the platform, what was going to happen. A lot of people took a pause on it. A lot of people came back, although at a fraction of what they were spending before. And now Media Matters, which is a watchdog organization that tracks hate speech, has said that there's a significant amount of advertisers where their content has been seen alongside hate speech on the platform. And so they have called on those various platforms, the various advertisers, to pause spending on it. Disney, does not want their stuff shown next to Nazi crap. And, typically, I guess in the past, when it was under different ownership, that didn't happen as much. It's being allowed to exist now because of this free speech absolutism that Elon Musk is now trying to champion, despite there being obvious risks associated with that as a business owner. So there is now a huge amount of advertisers that are pausing. And this is not only because of the Media Matters report on there being hate speech on the platform. This is also in direct response to Elon Musk's own tweets, in which he essentially endorsed something that was anti-Semitic. So we can go through some of this right now, and I'm sure they'll summarize all of this. Advertisers are fleeing social media platform X over concerns that their ads showing up next to pro-Nazi content and hate speech on the site. In general, billionaire owner Elon Musk inflaming tensions with his own posts endorsing an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. Not a great string of words together for Elon. IBM, NBC Universal, and its parent company Comcast said this week they stopped advertising on X after a report said their ads were appearing alongside material praising Nazis. A fresh setback as the platform formerly known as Twitter tries to win back big brands and their ad dollars, X's main source of revenue, despite him actively trying to change that through premium subscriptions. The liberal advocacy group Media Matters said in a report on Thursday that ads from Apple and Oracle also were placed next to anti-Semitic material on X. On Friday, it said it also found ads from Amazon, NBC Mexico, NBC Universal, and others next to white nationalist hashtags. Quote, IBM has zero tolerance for hate speech and discrimination, and we have immediately suspended all advertising on X while we investigate this entirely unacceptable situation, the company said in a statement. Yeah, so we're going to get to this where he says, Elon Musk says, oh, we're suing you. How dare you? But it's like, if you're pointing out like, hey, your ad for your new TV show or your new rom-com is being shown next to something that is basically like white lives matter. That's a problem that you should probably be aware of. Spokesperson for Comcast, NBC Universal confirms on Saturday the company said pause their advertising on X, but did not provide additional details, blah, 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 blah. Apple, Oracle, and Amazon did not immediately respond to requests seeking comment. European Union's executive branch said separately Friday it was pausing advertising on X and other social media platforms, in part because of a surge in hate speech. Yeah, Musk sparked outcry this week with his own tweets responding to a user who accused Jews of hating white people and professing indifference to anti-Semitism. Quote, you have said the actual truth, Musk tweeted in a reply Wednesday. So here, I believe it's still up. Yes. To the cowards hiding behind the anonymity of the internet and posting Hitler was right. You got something you want to say? Why don't you say it to our faces? Then to which someone responded, okay, Jewish communities have been pushing the exact kind of dialectical hatred against whites that they claim to want people to stop using against them. I'm deeply disinterested in giving the tiniest shit now about Western Jewish populations coming to the disturbing realization that those hordes of minorities that support flooding their country don't exactly like them too much. You have said the actual truth, he says. Jesus Christ. What the fuck were you thinking? Is he crazy? This is a businessman. So Musk has faced accusation of tolerating anti-Semitic messages on the platform since purchasing it last year, and the content on X has gained increasing scrutiny since the war between Israel and Hamas began. Quote, we condemn this abhorrent promotion of anti-Semitic and racist hate in the strongest terms, which runs against our core values as American. White House spokesperson. The White House spoke on this. And then the CEO, this puppet, said, point of view has always been very clear that discrimination by anyone should stop across the board. Okay, you want to do something about that? I think that's something we can and should all agree on. Okay, no actionable stuff there. That's fine. She was hired to bring back advertisers, and we've seen her in speeches or in interviews very, very unclear about Elon Musk's own own comments or statements about the platform, and it's a thankless job, and she seems super mean, and I don't know how anybody would agree to do this, but she's down. I don't know. Quote, when it comes to this platform, X has been extremely clear about our efforts to combat anti-Semitism and discrimination. There's no place for anyone in the world. It's ugly and wrong, full stop. Well, you ain't doing enough, and that's kind of the point of all of this. The accounts of Media Matters found posting anti-Semitic material will no longer be monetizable, and the specific post will be labeled as sensitive media. Sensitive. Still, Musk decried Media Matters as an evil organization. Yeah, the people calling out hate speech and anti-Semitism are an evil organization. Yes. Yes, the Anti-Defamation League. That's the one that he is also threatened to sue. The head of them hit back in Elon Musk tweets this week in the latest clash between prominent Jewish civil rights organizations and a billionaire businessman. Quote, at the time when anti-Semitism is exploding in America and surging around the world, it is indisputably dangerous to use one's influence to validate and promote anti-Semitic theories. Jason Greenblatt says. That's the guy he threatened to sue back in the day. By back in the day, I mean like 3 weeks ago. The group has previously accused Musk of allowing anti-Semitism and hate speech to spread on the platform and amplifying messages of neo-Nazis and white supremacists who want to ban the ADL. Yep, and it's a truth fact. In response to all of this, you know, instead of being like, you know what, this is important. We need to take a serious look at this and make some fundamental changes to the platform. He instead said he was going to file a thermonuclear lawsuit against Media Matters, which is a totally reasonable response, right? Right? Because for him, it's like, this is a freedom of speech platform. Therefore, Disney should be fine with their ads for like Moana live action being next to things about how Jewish people shouldn't exist. That's crazy. I don't understand him at all. Yeah, he said the split second court opens on Monday, X Corp will be filing a thermonuclear lawsuit against Media Matters and all those who colluded in this fraudulent attack on our company. I'll say it. What a fucking fascist. This is fascist talk, right? I will destroy all those who speak against my company and my rights. God damn it. Remember when Twitter was just fun? God damn it. Well, now I'm just mad. Yeah, Musk has emphasized X as a free speech platform, which the company doubled down on a statement Saturday. Quote, without freedom of speech, we lose the checks and balances critical to a thriving democracy. We must defend our individual rights as if our lives and flourishing society depend on it. Are those companies not allowed to simply not advertise on certain websites for any reason anyways? Yeah, I mean, they're allowed to take their funding away. But of course, Elon Musk is being like, they were fine until you pointed it out. Damn it. And this is free speech. We're not like allowing hate speech. We're just allowing hate speech. So fuck you for pointing it out. And now the money's gone and I'm going to sue you for it. I don't understand how he has a leg to stand on with this. Can you imagine being his lawyers too? They're sitting like, oh my God, oh, this paperwork. Oh God, these idiot. We're like, he's not going to win this. Like under what claim? He's just going to call it fraudulent. But like they have examples. A company like Media Matters, they don't just arbitrarily say this. They presented a report to say the report is fraudulent. Like you're going to be able to see the tweets next to the ads. There was a response from Media Matters. I mean, it's just going to be like, you're a fucking idiot. Yeah, Media Matters described the lawsuit threat in a statement Saturday. Quote, far from this free speech advocate he claims to be, Musk is a bully who threatens meritless lawsuits in an attempt to silence reporting that he even confirmed is accurate. Musk admitted the ads at issue ran alongside the pro-Nazi content we identified. If he does sue us, we will win. Correct. Free speech is nothing without personal accountability. That's the thing people don't realize about free speech in the First Amendment. You can say whatever you want, but it doesn't mean you're protected from consequence. There still can be consequences. Defamation still exists, for instance. Wonder if he's shooting to be Trump's replacement. I wouldn't be surprised if with his ego, he wants to be in politics. Because I'm sure as someone who is working at the behest of the government and regulatory bodies through his automotive dealings, through SpaceX with NASA contracts, through Boring Company and local municipalities, everything he does, he has to liaison with the government in some capacity. So I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to align himself more in the government in an interest of fundamentally changing things for his own business purposes, which is, I think, frankly, why any rich person attempts to become president.